This is nice. Cube. Hello, ladies. Monique Head here. Welcome to the Alluring Womanhood and Femininity Show. Let me fix this real quick. Yeah, I think that's better. That looks better to me right now, and I hope that you can hear me. Matter of fact, let me take it in a little bit more. So welcome to the Alluring Womanhood and Femininity Show. You can catch me here every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 12 noon Pacific. And it's with this show that it's really my intention to provide womanhood training so that you can own your femininity, attract your man, and create your lifelong loving relationship, so that you have what it takes to really influence the integrity of the universe and really reign in that position of influence and really serve as that catalyst, which is something that I spoke about yesterday in yesterday's episode about really becoming the muse that inspires men. And today I'm actually watering my garden again, and I'm at a quaint restaurant here in they call Old Town Florissant. It's called Hendel's Market, and it's a historic place. Yeah, it's on the National Register for one of the historic places. That's what I'm seeing right here. So I love just charming, quaint places. Yeah, charm. I'm really attracted to charm, things that are charming, beautiful. Not really so much into the glam and the bling bling, although I do love luxury now, but there's something about something that's really just charming and quaint that I'm drawn to. So I'm going to give you all a tour. Let me see how I can do this. Well, actually, you can see behind me right now. I'm actually out on the patio. The restaurant is inside. But I'll show you around. I wonder if you can hear the music more than you can hear me. And if you can hear me well, just let me know. And I apologize in advance for the traffic that's going in and out, because I'm right here at a street corner. So I'm going to turn this around really quickly and give you a tour. So that's really it. That's a beautiful churches. That let me see if I can show you that cake. No, I guess I can't zoom. Oh yeah, I can zoom. So that cake that you're looking at there is the 250th I guess birthday of St. Louis. And so they dropped 250 of those cakes all over the city. And so yeah, 1866 to 2016. And so they dropped those cakes all over the city. And I want to say, if you can find them and take a picture with them, then they are yes, I want to say if you find those cakes and you take a photo of them, maybe there's a prize. I don't know. I could be making that up, but I feel like there's something along the lines. Hi, Superior. Hi, Matia. Hi, Dorita. Good to see you. Oh man, it's just good to really be in a place that inspires you. Really good to be in a place that inspires you. And so that's what I really encourage you to do, so that you can really blossom into the best version of yourself, because I know that's important to you. Today, if you can hear me well, ladies, let me know, because there's music playing, kind of like soulful rock right now. And let me know if you can hear me well. I'm gonna lean in. I have my little sangria here, which is so delicious. Don't even know how to drink something without spilling on myself. But today's topic is really about completing the cycle of gratitude. Today's topic is about completing these. Thank you for the hearts. Give me more hearts. Give me more hearts. I like that. I like that. So today's topic is about really completing the cycle of gratitude, and why that's so important, especially for you to show up as your beautiful and alluring self. How that's going to add to your allure. Okay, thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you. So, gratitude is a magnifier, and in this life group, I'm outside and they're fly, so pardon me if I'm all like this. There was a conversation about how can we manage jealousy. And another one of the ladies in the community mentioned, just start really expressing gratitude. And I so agree with that, because gratitude is a magnifier. And it really has the effect to influence, affect really the culture of the mindset, the culture of your mind. And especially now when there's so many things that are going on, I talk about really being a woman of influence, being in power. I think there's a plane going over us right now. But I speak about really just developing your influence and tending to your inner landscape and watering your garden, and how that by concentrating on your own potential, you get to really blossom into the best version of yourself. You can advocate, and you really develop that sphere of influence that that creates that invitation instead of the obligation. It inspires, and you can do that without manipulation, without control, and without making demands, and without the obligation. And before you can do that, though, it's really, really important that as women that you prime your mind. And I know I talk a lot about, so that's what I was saying. I know I talk a lot about that, and I educate and I teach, and I really, live my practice. But sometimes it's not easy. Jealousy seeps in, envy seeps in, just depletion and maybe emptiness, or whatever it is that prevents you and really blocks you from being your best self, and really from choosing the woman in you. Are you from Detroit too? Or are you saying, hello, Miss Monique from Metro Detroit? Because I am from Detroit. I'm a Detroit gem. I live in St. Louis though, right now. But are you from Detroit, Anna? Let me know. I love hometown girls. And so, the best way to alleviate that, to alleviate the stress that you might feel, to alleviate any worry about, tickle nose, sorry. Will I meet the right man, that trustworthy man? Maybe, you're thinking that the best days are behind you, but it's not. Every day is an opportunity. Every day, right now, you are really living in possibility. You are existing right now in possibility, and you can exist as love. And it's so important, and I know that it's easier said than done, and there are certain mindset practices and tools that I teach that can really get you to the other side, so that you can live in your allure and always operate in your feminine allure, because that's what's important. That's what's different. That's the thing that's going to make you that rare and that wanted woman, that woman who is both magic and medicine. So when it comes to really completing the cycle of gratitude, as I mentioned before, it's important to complete the cycle of gratitude, and I'm going to talk about ways that you can do that. But to make sure that it really comes full circle is because gratitude is that magnifier, and because it is that multiplier. sorry, there's so much greenery around here. So summers in St. Louis are really, really hot and really, really humid, and there's just a lot of just flies and stuff around, really, to be honest with you. So pardon me, my doing this all the time. Sorry. So it's gonna help. It helps with gratitude, and really expressing gratitude helps with the feeling of lack and discontentment and dissatisfaction. And like I said, it happens to the best of us, especially when you're feeling on high, and maybe you've had a great relationship, and maybe the guy went ghost, or it's been a while. Maybe you've been single for 5+ years, and you're wondering what's what. When is it going to be your time? I haven't decided. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it when I'm done. Give me a few minutes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm gonna order some dessert. Something really tart. I have a taste for something tart and light because it's warm. But what was I saying? I was saying that it's really easy to fall into those traps, right? Traps of the mind, and that prevents you from being the alluring woman, right? From being the best version of yourself, and from choosing the best. Just giving your best, bringing your best to your everyday and to your relationship, so that you can really influence culture and really elevate it. Every time I get on this thing, someone wants to text me. Oh, it's for the bike ride. Okay, sorry. So, expressing gratitude, right, and really completing the cycle of gratitude. You're Mount Clemens. Okay, nice. I'm gonna have to do an event in Michigan, back home in Detroit soon. Really, I'm gonna be doing some global events, but you know, I have to start with current localities, so Michigan and Missouri. And so let me just give you all some different angles here. And so, what did I write down today for my notes, just in case I don't forget anything? But it really helps with your mindset to really bring more clarity, bring more presence. Remember, presence makes you more alluring. It makes you more charismatic. Because when we're in that gratitude, when we're not in gratitude, we're really in lack. And nothing good can come from it at all. And, you know, in order to really find that, in order for you to really create that loving relationship, the one that turns you on, you know, the one that's forward moving, the one that is, you know, where you feel turned on and hot and just accepted and loved and cherished and adored and safe and protected and honored, right? You want that relationship with an honorable man of principle, with, you know, a partner in life, a partner in destiny, a partner to really build with. I want you to start expressing gratitude for that right now, right? I want you to start having expectancy right now. And I want you to start praying, meditating, whatever your spiritual practice is. And if you don't have a spiritual practice, I want to encourage you to develop one. Develop a spiritual practice, whatever that means for you. For me, it means prayer. It means reading scripture. It means meditating, reading the word, reading other things that supplement that. And really listening to the Spirit, listening to God's voice, right? When I ask for something, when I'm praying, and then I'm listening to that. So believe, pray with expectancy. Believe that good things and great things are happening for your life right now. Because that's what's happening. You're bringing your future into the present. And you're able to create that. And that's what it's about. You want to create that loving relationship, you have to see it in your mind right now. So here's how I want you to start. Here's what I want you to start. So, as I mentioned, number one, I already said it. I want you to start expecting great things to happen right now. I want you to see yourself and then feel it in your body, what it's like to walk down the street right now, right? Just take a walk around your block with your man, holding your hand, laughing, talking about your day, just releasing the cares of this world, maybe listening to music, dancing in your pajamas, dancing with nothing maybe but your t-shirt and your panties on in the mirror, and you're just carefree, and you envision that. Okay? Because that's real. That's real. That's what I do. What do you do? Like, what do you do when no one's watching? When no one's watching, I think I'm a dance hall queen. Yeah, so when no one's watching, I think I'm a dance hall queen, and I'm just all over the place. What do you do? Like, so that's, you know, one way that I water my garden. And that's a way that I really express gratitude. I'm expressing gratitude for my body, for my legs, even if, you know, I'm not happy about weight or just happy about anything. I mean, if I'm not happy about my body, I'm still grateful for being temporarily able-bodied and using my legs as a power source and exercising my body as a form of worship and seeing myself as this beautiful, alluring woman. So that's the first step to really completing the cycle of gratitude, is to start expecting great things and start being thankful right now. Start thanking God in advance for all the wonderful, magnificent, glorious things that are happening to you and your love life right now. The second thing the second thing that you can do to really complete the cycle of gratitude is to practice saying you're welcome. Yeah, it's to practice saying you're welcome when someone gives you a thank you, because it's really a gift. And it's about your ability to receive that gracefully. And you can receive gifts gracefully by saying two things. Well, you can say thank you, but more specifically, you can say you're welcome. So you can say thank you to receive graciously, and you can say you're welcome. I want you to practice saying you're welcome to complete that cycle of gratitude. Excuse me. And that's really important, because if you take note, You know, when someone gives you something, when you give someone something and they say thank you, what's your typical response? Oh, sorry. Is it oh, no problem? What else? You got it. Don't worries. No biggie. What do you say? What do you say when someone says thank you? Maybe you don't say anything. I've had times where I've acknowledged women and they're just like, yeah. Just, you know, try to shift into the next moment. And, you know, I get it. I get sometimes it may feel comfortable. Sometimes we don't even realize we're completely oblivious to the ways that we can block, the ways that we can really block blessings, and the ways that we can block ourselves from operating in our allure. So the primary way that you can start doing that right now is to completing the cycle of gratitude. And the best way to complete the cycle is to say you're welcome. And you can see even in this live group, when women say thank you, I try to make it a habit. Unless I miss something, I make it a habit of saying you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. And I have a habit of saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, please, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you, please. That's wonderful. I accept. I receive that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just expressing gratitude, man. Because that really, as I mentioned before, that shifts the culture of your mind. And in order for you to have the love that you want, in order for you to have the man that you want, you got to be thankful for him right now. You have to be thankful for the men who are in your life right now. I'm talking about the hostess at the restaurant, or the waiter, you know, the busboy, the man who changes your oil, or the woman, you know. But since we're talking about men, we're talking about men. So the young man who bags your groceries, you know, I don't know, the bus driver for your sons or your daughters who drives the bus to school. Just start giving gratitude, right? And start appreciating men. Begin to appreciate men in their role and being of support to women like us, right? The alluring woman, and really being that catalyst that really inspires them. And the best way to do that is with gratitude. You know, one time I felt myself being really just, this was when I was working outside the home, right? So, you know, I was working before I was doing this full time, and working with women. I'm a relationship coach for passionate, marriage-minded women. And if if what I'm saying right now is really resonating with you, and you want to learn more about how you can live in gratitude, live in your allure, create your loving relationship, polish your potential, which is the name of my private one-on-one year-long mentorship, then email me, Monique@FeminineAllureAcademy.com, and in the subject line put "Let's Talk." And, you know, tell me what's important to you right now, and why do you believe that I can help you? And I'll respond to that, and we can set up a time to speak on the phone and just lay out a conversation. You know, I prefer to speak on the phone. I really don't like email. I reserve that for private clients because it requires a lot of my energy. So that's why I just like to talk on the phone. It's easier for me. It's less stressful. Less stressful, all the back and forth. I can't. So, what was I saying? I was saying that, you know, one day, you know, I was just feeling really, just a bad attitude. I just felt really gloomy. I felt depleted. I felt just not my best self. And so I decided to take a bath because I realized that I wasn't watering my garden that day. I was just really dry and depleted and empty, emotionally bankrupt. So I decided to run some bath. When I took a bath, and I turned it into a gratitude bath. You know, I turned it every time I put my loofah down, you know, and just used the water to touch my body, and I said thank you. Thank you for warm water. Thank you for running water here in the home, because I've been to places where I had to go fetch water. Thank you for my home. Thank you for the tub. Thank you for just life. Thank you for my clothes. Thank you for my legs. Thank you for a shower and curtains. Just being grateful for the little things. And as I mentioned to you, what that's going to do is just shift the culture of your mind. It's going to shift the culture of your mind. It's going to shift your energy, because that's what it's about. Everything is energy. Your ability to be more alluring is really about shifting your energy. And sometimes it's easier said than done, but there are practices that you can do that you can implement to see immediate results. And you'll know that you'll see immediate results because people will respond to you differently. Men will respond to you differently.
Bye. See you later.
See, nice looking people in their suits here for lunch. I like to people watch. But men will respond to you differently, and that's what this is about, okay? That's what gratitude would do for you. That's what allure would do for you. That's what charisma would do for you. And I would love to help you to do that by polishing your potential. And if you want to polish your potential, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. So we can do it. I'm going to... which one is the best? Which one is the most popular?
The key lime pie is the most popular.
I was gonna say that because I said I want something tart. That's
Yep.
what I want, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I'm gonna get some key lime pie. I haven't had key lime pie in a long time. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? And I want to salute you ladies who are showing up every day live, you know, making yourself known, making yourself visible. I want to acknowledge you for that, for being visible, right? And for really being present, because that's the first step. I want you to know that I see you. I see you, and I acknowledge your effort, and I really honor that. So kudos to you. I'm sorry to hear that, Gloria. I'm hearing that you're on some medication. A cane to get more strength in your right leg. Yeah. Good to be seen. Absolutely, you're welcome. Well, if there are no questions, I'm gonna hop off and enjoy my sangria and enjoy this key lime pie and just enjoy the breeze out here on this beautiful day. Is this information helping you? Do you find this to be helpful? Let me know. Because as I mentioned before, I'm going to probably switch the platform. Still doing it, maybe not in the private group, although the recordings will be available in the private group, but live somewhere else. All right. Thank you, Ashley, and you're welcome. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome. Well, ladies, seeing that there are no questions right now, as always, it's wonderful to be here and to just assist you on your journey to becoming your best self. Yeah, this is just wonderful. And I thank you for creating space for me too. So, nice stream. All right, gals, till next time. See you tomorrow. Take care.